And as I said that our priority here is to observe sums. Observe. Okay? Priority is to observe. Until and unless we observe the problems, observe the lines, we will not be able to solve it, isn't it? So what I find over here is that these lines are parallel. So when these lines are parallel, naturally there will be a transversal. So this is the transversal. So that you do not get confused, let me hide this. Now, what do we think? Do you think that the value of Q will be equal to 120? Q will be equal to 120 degree, and the reason for this is that they are corresponding angles, isn't it? They are corresponding angles. Well done. Now, what about 120 and x? Now, 120 and x, 120, this is point number 1, this is the second one. 120 plus x will be equal to 180 degree, and why so? Why so? And the reason for that is that they are supplementary angle. Supplementary angle means angles on a straight line. Angles on a straight line. That is why they are supplementary angle. Therefore, x will be equal to 180 minus 120 is equal to 60 degree. Now, I got the value of x as 60 degree. I got the value of q as 120 degree. Isn't it? What about p? So naturally p will be equal to x. P will be equal to x. Also p will be equal to x. Why? Because these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. Therefore alternate angles, isn't it? Alternate angles are equal. Therefore the value of P will be equal to 60 degree. Why? Because x is equal to 60 degree. Now, after I have done this, why not to hide this portion? Okay, because I don't like this. Okay, have a look here. These two are parallel lines. These are parallel lines. As I said, start observing. These two are parallel and this is the transversal. Therefore, we can say that the value of this 110 will be equal to this one because they are alternate. However, let me first find the value of y. Y will be equal to 110 degree, which is very simple. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angle. So I found the value of y as 110 degree. Very good. What about z? What about z? So naturally z will be equal to this angle because they are vertically opposite angle. So here I am going to write let me write k. Okay, k is my name. Let me write k. So naturally z will be equal to k. Z will be equal to k. Why? Because they are also vertically opposite angle. Very good. Now k plus 110. Now k plus 110 will be equal to 180 degree, isn't it? Why? Because they are co-interior angles. They are co-interior angles. Very good. Therefore, k will be equal to 180 minus 110 is equal to how much? 0, 6, 70 degree. So the value of k will be equal to 70 degree. Now value of k is equal to 70, therefore value of z will also be equal to 70 degree, isn't it? Acha, you can find out this z by applying 110 plus this angle. If you can find this angle, isn't it, then this angle will be equal to this. Why? Because they are corresponding angle. So you can use your own method also to find out the angles. Okay, let's concentrate on the other one. Here I find little interesting. Why? Because first I am going to write y is equal to 78 degree. Why? Because these two lines are parallel. Beta, every time I tell you to observe. Until and unless you start observing, you cannot solve geometry, isn't it? Therefore, here why these two lines are parallel, you can see these two lines are parallel, and this is the transversal, isn't it? This is the transversal. Why not to extend the transversal? I hope now it's very clear. Y is equal to 78 because they are alternate angles. Very good. Now, one most important thing here I would like to mention is, have a look. Don't you think that, have a look here, if y is equal to 78, then in that case z plus, wait, these two lines are parallel. Once again, these two lines are parallel. Let me hide this one, this portion. Okay, so these two lines are parallel, and this is the transversal. Okay, these two lines are parallel and this is the transversal. Therefore 112, this means I am talking about this whole angle will be equal to this whole angle, because they are corresponding angle. Means 112, or you can say z plus 78 will be equal to 112 degree. I have already mentioned it or colored it. Have a look here so that you people do not get confused. Z plus 78 will be equal to 112. Why so? Because they are corresponding angle, isn't it? Corresponding angles. So Z will be equal to 112 minus 78. Okay, minus 78 is equal to 34 degree. So the value of Z is equal to 34 degree. What about this X? Now Z plus 78 plus X, also Z plus 78 plus X is equal to 180 degree, because these are angles on a straight line. On a straight line, the sum of the angles will be equal to 180 degree. Angles on a straight line. Therefore, what is the value of Z? 34. Plus 78 plus X is equal to 180. Therefore, X will be equal to 180. Okay, minus 34 minus 78, isn't it? Will be equal to how much? So 180 minus 8 plus 4 12, 7 plus 3 10, 112. So 180 minus 112 will be equal to 68 degree. So I found out the value of X as 68 degree, isn't it? Now why not to concentrate on number 9. What is it? They have given us, once again, as I said, observe. What to observe? Observe the parallel lines. These are the two parallel lines, and as you can see that this is one of the transversal which cuts, and this is the other transversal which cuts. So we have two parallel lines being cut by two transversal, isn't it? However, when we look at here, have a look. These two are parallel lines, therefore we can say 120 plus C will be equal to 180 degree. Why? Because they are co-interior angles. Therefore, C will be equal to 180 minus 120 will be equal to 60 degree. So I found out the value of C as 60 degree. Well done. Okay. Now I'll apply the same method over here once again. That is A plus 115 will be equal to 180 degree. Isn't it? Okay. So A, why? And what is the reason for that? Co-interior angles. They are co-interior angles. Why? Because they lie between two parallel lines. Therefore, A will be equal to 180 minus 115, isn't it? Will be equal to 65 degree. So I found out the value of A also as 65 degree, value of C also as 60 degree, isn't it? Okay. Now, what about B? So anyone can find out the value of B. Why? Because A plus, now you can write A plus B plus C will be equal to 180 degree. Reason for that. What is the reason for that? The reason is they are angles on a straight line. You can see the angles on a straight line. These are the angles, okay, on a straight line. On a straight line. So A angles, sum of angles on a straight line. What is the value of A? A is 65 degree. B is how much? B. No, I do not know the value of B, while C is equal to 60, equal to 180 degree. Let me add this, 125. I hope it is visible. If it's not visible, I am going to do it over here, isn't it? So 65 plus 60, 125 plus B equal to 180 degree. B will be equal to how much? 180 minus 125, isn't it? Okay, is equal to 55 degree. So I found out the value of A, B and C also by applying suitable formula, isn't it? Or suitable rules. Let us concentrate on 10. I find that these two red lines are parallel to each other, and these two black lines are also parallel to each other. So when these two lines are parallel, this line and this red line becomes the transversal, and when these two lines are parallel, these two black lines become the transversal, isn't it? So I will be looking at these two parallel lines being intersected by this black one, isn't it? Okay, let me produce it little so that our problems can be solved very quickly. Okay, so I have produced, and you can see that this angle over here 110, Z will be equal to 110 degree. Why? Because they are alternate angles. I hope there is no confusion at all. See, the angle looks like Z. Okay, so these two are alternate angles, they are equal to each other. Very good. Now let us have a look. So here also z is equal. Why not to mention z is equal to 110 degree? So when z is equal to 110, so z will be equal to y. Also z will be equal to y. Why z will be equal to y? Because they are corresponding angles. Of course they are corresponding angles. Therefore the value of y will be equal to how much? 110 degree, and no one can deny from this. Very good. So y also equal to 110 degree. Okay, very good. Now what about this x? Acha, this x. I find that when these two lines are parallel, okay, what do we observe? That they become the co-interior angles. Also x plus 110 degree is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because they are co-interior angles, isn't it? X plus 110 is equal to 180 degree. X will be equal to 180 minus 110 will be equal to how much? Better 70 degree. I hope this is clear. I never tell you that you keep on studying. I only tell you that whenever you get time, only then you study. Okay, because we are here to build our concept. And what is this concept? Oh my God, here again this is a different one, and here these two lines are parallel. Have a look, these two lines are parallel. Oh, these two lines are parallel. So these two lines are parallel. They want us to find out y as well as x also. What I am going to do, why not to draw a line, construct a parallel line, we better say construct a parallel line equal to the other two parallel lines, isn't it? Okay, so through angle x, okay, let us construct a line parallel to the other two parallel lines, isn't it? Parallel line. So this you have to mention it, that I have done this. Otherwise how would I know that what you have done? Okay, now I find, why not to write this one as A1 and here as A2, A1 and A2. So now when I consider this is my L1, this is my L2 and this is L3. Now in line L1 and L3, 160 plus A1 will be equal to 180 degree. Why? Because they are co-interior angles. Therefore A1 will be equal to 180 minus 160 will be equal to 20 degree. So my A1 becomes 20 degree. No issue at all. Similarly, I'll mention here, similarly, okay, in L3 and L2, and I am considering these two parallel lines, 130 plus A2 is equal to 180 degree, isn't it? 130 plus A2 will be equal to 180 degree. Why? Because they are also co-interior angles. Therefore, A2 will be equal to 180 minus 130 degree will be equal to 50 degree. So this becomes my 50 degree. Okay, clear? Now A1 plus A2 is equal to X. Now A1 plus A2 will be equal to X. So when A1 plus A2 is equal to X, what is the value of A1? So the value of A1 is equal to 20 and the value of A2 will be equal to 50 is equal to 70 degree. Therefore, X is equal to 70 degree. Therefore, the value of X is equal to 70 degree. Now, what about Y? What about Y? So for Y, we can go through this. Okay, that Y will be equal to 360 degree minus X. What is the reason for that? The reason for that is sum of angles around a point is sum of angles around a point. So sum of angles around a point is equal to 360 degree. Can't you put the value of X as 70 degree and you find the value of Y? I hope you can do it. Okay, I hope that, not only hope, I know that you can do it. Okay, my dear, this is the last one, so please pay attention. Okay, why pay attention? Because it is somewhat same or similar to that of the other one. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. Same thing over here. This was my L1, this is my L2, this L3. I'm going to draw a line L3 parallel to L1 and L2. Okay, draw a line L3 parallel to L1 and L2. This you have to mention it. Okay, you have to mention it. Very good. Now we will be continuing this in the same way. Okay, how? Have a look here. If this is 50, I am going to mention this B. We break B into two forms. This is my B1 and this is my B2. This is my B1 and this is my B2. Now B1 will be equal to, when L1 is parallel to L3, when L1 is parallel, look at the sign of parallel. When L1 is parallel to L3, then B1 equal to 50 degree. B1 is equal to 50 degree. Why? Because they are alternate angles. Very good. Now when L3 is parallel to L2, L3 is parallel to L2, then B2 will be equal to 40 degree. B2 will be equal to 40 degree. Why? They are also alternate angles. Good. This means I have found out the value of B. What was B? B was B1 plus B2. So my B1 is how much? My B1 was 50 degree and B2 was 40 degree. Therefore B will be equal to 90 degree. Well done. So I found out easily the value of B as 90 degree. And what about A? So A will be equal to 360 degree minus B. Why? Because angles around a point is equal to 360 degree. Angles around a point is equal to 360 degree. So when A plus B will be equal to 60, then A will be equal to 360 minus B. Come on. A will be equal to 360 minus B means minus 90. Therefore, the value here will reduce to 270 degree. I hope See, when you have doubt, please go through the lecture again and again. This is the facility that I have given it to you all. Okay, now it's up to you how you can cooperate with us. Okay, come on, keep studying.